Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Make sure that I can hear myself. And I can, so that helps. Not that I need to hear myself for the future, because I don't watch my stream while I play, I just play. Anyway, besides the point. Uh-oh, so looks like down at the bottom of the screen, Pete Schrager. I guess Andrew Whitworth didn't re-sign after he was offered multiple contracts. So the only way that they can keep their left tackle is with a franchise tag. So that might be something we look forward to in the offseason coming up in the next probably week or so. We got the win last week by a lot, 56-20 against the Niners. We are going to be fighting some Titans, as I've titled this episode. Fighting Titans, because the Titans roster is actually pretty solid. They have a really good team. I just don't know why they don't win. I mean, they're 2-6. Maybe it's their division. I don't know. Again, not negotiating contracts. Gerald McCoy didn't get any sacks last week, so kind of bringing my hopes down. I mean, so we're going to see where he's at after we play some really good teams. Maybe if he racks up a couple sacks in those games, that's going to be worth it. But now even if I do re-sign him for a big contract, it's going to be to literally try and trade him. And maybe I should try and trade him now. I don't know. Who knows? Corners were pretty much set on. Safeties were good on. Linebackers were good on. Well, middle linebacker wouldn't hurt. Look for a late round guy. Maybe a field general guy. Ooh, he's undrafted. His awareness. Yeah, like Bruce Ross or Roshan Thurman. That might be worth it. Aquil Hunt. He's a 3rd round. Max Bradshaw, 4th round. So we'll look at probably Rashawn Thurman at middle linebacker, just because it wouldn't hurt have somebody. O-line, I've already looked at left guards. I haven't looked at right guards. It wouldn't hurt to look at right guards. There's not a very strong right guard class. The best they've got is Ricky Croft, and he's a 4th round talent. Forgot who I was looking at last time. Okay. So that's our scouting done for the week. Before we do anything, I have some Coach XP. Player progression, I'm going to see who we're going to boost the O-lineman because I would like my O-lineman to be really well trained. Our offense is looking really good, an 85 overall, as we have an 80 overall team. Our defense needs to pick it up, though. Even though they've been playing out of their minds, they need to pick it up. Stats, however, on the season for our players, Cam Newton's not looking too bad with his touchdowns to INTs. However, defensively, our sack leader is Brian Burns with 10. Brian Burns has 10 sacks, and the season's not even over yet. I don't know what this guy yesterday was telling me about, saying that we need to move him to defensive end. Now, yes, he does. He is in my pass rush sets. He is in my rushing sets, which means that when I go out, when I go out and we go into a pass rush set, he's going to be out there rushing the quarterback with his hand on the dirt, or he's going to be coming off the edge. He has 10 sacks. I didn't realize he had that many. Still, Gerald McCoy backing him up at a solid 2nd with 5.5, coming from the DN position. Kwan with 4.5, Ogletree with 3, Greedy has 2, Poe with 2, Boston with 1, and Vernon Butler got 1, coming in for 1 play and 1 late in the game a couple of weeks ago. And then interceptions leader, we don't have too many of those, only 5 this season. But turnovers, we do have a ton of forced fumbles. Very few yesterday, impressively, with Luke Kuechly's having 16. Our team hasn't allowed any catches because we rarely run zone. And then Kuechly and Dante Jackson both have 9 pass deflections, with Greedy Williams having 7 and Eric Berry having 5. So I just wanted to look at the sack total for Brian Burns, but Brian Burns is coming out killing it. So let's go and hop right into training, and then we will hop right on into the game. We're going up against the Titans. We're going to talk about the game plan for the Titans. The Titans have a very solid team all around. They're a very well-rounded team. Their corners are Adoree Jackson, Logan Ryan, and Malcolm Butler. I'm more worried about Adoree Jackson, but I'm not worried about him being matched up on Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant went off last week, and he had a couple of times he was on Richard Sherman, but Sherman was pretty quiet last week. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about Cameron Wake and their linemen. That's who I'm more worried about. It was Cameron Wake and Jarrell Casey is who I'm honestly more worried about. I couldn't care less about anyone else other than that. People will probably think that, oh, you're crazy for just saying whatever to Kevin Byard. I could care less about Kevin Byard because I don't really huck it downfield too much. And when I do, you guys sit here and you've heard me go over things and make sure that we have the right coverage, and we make sure that we test the safety, and we make sure that we see where the safety's at. And if it's a one-on-one look, I might try Dez Bryant, but I'm risking the interception, of course. So I rarely test people deep. If you guys know anything about my play, and if you guys have been watching this, you know that I rarely go deep. We're going to skip the tutorial because I don't need it. Alright. Offensively, they have Corey Davis, Delaney Walker, the Heisman winner, in Derrick Henry. Sorry. 2 Heisman winners on their offense, actually, with Marcus Mariota and Derrick Henry. They have Dion Lewis and Malcolm Butler coming from the Patriots a couple of years ago. We have Cameron Wake on that defense as well. I'm more worried about Cameron Wake getting sacked coming from the outside linebacker spot. I'm not going to lie, Cameron Wake is one of my favorite players, but he's really old and he's a real risk of regression. But if he's available in the offseason, I'm going to go after him because I want to see him on my team. I want us to try and bring him to the Panthers, and we'll see what we can do with him. Oof. That was a miss. And then again, Andrew Whitworth, someone that we're going to look at from the Rams, possibly in the offseason. Signing him would really help my left tackle spot, but it depends. It depends on where he's at. I think he's well over 30. Oof, got it. Beautiful. Taylor Lewan's the only person I really have to worry about left tackle-wise, or offensively on their offensive line. He's it. I mean, Taylor Lewan's the only real strength on that O-line. So we're gonna have. I mean, Joe McCoy goes up against him, so we're gonna see how GMAC does against one of the better left tackles in the league, which is Taylor Lewan. So we'll see if he can wrap him up, keep him locked up, and if he can, beautiful. If not, oh well. I mean, like I said, Joe McCoy's contract is riding on his sack total. He's kind of killing it in the tackle total, but it is all about... Oh, we do have upgrades. Who's upgraded? Marcus Golden, Rashawn Golden. Go keep you a hybrid. Keep you scheme fit for now. And then Marcus Golden. This guy is 27, but we're going to keep boosting. He's 28. He only has 2 years left. Thinking. We can do power moves. What's his finesse move look like? Garbage. So we're gonna move him. The power rusher. All right. Hopefully we keep him for the next year or two. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop right into it. And here we go. And we're playing at home, thankfully. Which is good. So here we go. I'm excited. Hopefully we can dominate them again. Or we can dominate them as we have done to every team this season. Walker has solid numbers. Kevin Byard, 2 more tackles than Trey Boston. And here we go. EA Sports is presenting Madden NFL 20. Your Tennessee Titans going up against your Carolina Panthers. Trying to ride high on that win streak. And we're going to see if the Panthers can maintain the momentum that they've kept since their first game. After their first game, they lost. Excuse that. That was my alarm that I had. Set to make sure that I was streaming by 12 o'clock. And this is exactly 12 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. But your Carolina Panthers are riding a 6-game win streak. They haven't lost a game yet. Or they haven't lost a game since their first game, where they lost by 1 point to the Los Angeles Rams. They're going to come out here now, and they're going to try and see if they can keep the win streak going, as they're coming up on division rivals who are top of the league. Des Bryant, one of our best players. Luke Kuechly, coming out of the tunnel. I like this. I like this animation, this presentation. And the starting quarterback is Cam Newton, coming out of Auburn. And he's coming into a season where he's actually having a really good season. Des Bryant has 2 touchdowns this season. Or no, that's last week. 4 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 182 yards. Des Bryant is killing it as a receiver. Out to kick is Brett Kern. Sorry, I'm a little tired. My voice is a little scratchy, a little sick. San Francisco got a win, so they rebounded after that loss. And Brett Kern to kick off to the dangerous man, DeAndrew White. And can DeAndrew White do some damage? Let's find out. DeAndrew White with open field. Almost breaking it. DeAndrew White at the 40. Bringing it out. And a great starting field position for the Panthers, as DeAndrew White had a big hole. Good blocking. 22 touchdowns, 6 picks, 1,600 yards for Cam Newton this season. His passing yardage is nowhere near what it normally is, which is about 2,500. But he has been scrambling a whole lot more. And they have been running it a whole lot more with Jordan Scarlett, their breakout rookie running back, who's been absolutely killing it this season. Here we go. Picks up a block. Jordan Scarlett to the outside. Makes a cut inside. Jordan Scarlett down the sideline. He's at the 10. 5. Touchdown. Jordan Scarlett on the first play of the game is a 60-yard touchdown. He has 7 this season. What a play by Jordan. He just puts on the burners and wills himself to the end zone. That's pure speed. Jordan Scarlett. First play, first touchdown. If that's how this game is going to go, the Titans are going to need a whole lot more, because these Panthers are taking them down already. So Mike Vrabel is the head coach of your Tennessee Titans. the former linebacker for the New England Patriots. And their offense is going to be coming out momentarily. Carolina just killed it with a 60-yard run on the first play of the game. Jordan Scarlett proving why he's going to be possibly Rookie of the Year, if not Rookie of the Year, next to Brian Burns. Depending on how many sacks Brian Burns racks up in his season. Deion Lewis back to return with no return for him.
Come on, fellas.
Out's going to come Marcus Mariota, the Heisman winner at Oregon. He is 12 for 6 with 1,900 passing yards. And his Titans only have 2 wins this season. Titans need to pick it up if they are going to try and fight for a playoff spot. So here we go. We're going to come out in some zone here. Marcus Mariota is going to be under center with Derrick Henry in the backfield. It's going to be play action. He's going to fire over the middle, and he threw it right to Kuechly. And Luke Kuechly gets a pick. Wow, this Titans team is just absolutely, I don't know what's going on with them. So their first offensive play gives the ball back to us. And we get the ball at the 28-yard line. He threw it right to Kuechly. I didn't even have him covered. Intended for Tyrod Taylor. Kuechly just dropped back and he said thank you. That's a gift. I don't know why he tried to test that, but Kuechly will take another pick on the season. Jordan Scarlett last week had 21 carries, 160 yards, and 1 touchdown. Could this be Jordan Scarlett's time to break the record? Is this Jordan Scarlett's day to break Adrian Peterson's single-game rushing record? Scarlett with a carry, and he brings it down to the 21-yard line after a gain of, call it 7 or 8. And here we go. Cam Newton in the gun. Cam Newton dropping back. And he feels it. And he dumps it. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to get wrapped up there by Logan Ryan. And here we go. Jordan Scarlett in the game. Running to the outside. He cuts inside and he tries to bounce it back outside, but wrapped up there by Cameron Wake. Cam Newton, empty set. He feels the blitz coming from the left side. He's going to send Brandon Coleman to the end zone over the middle because he knows that safety's gone. And he knows that Brandon Coleman's going to score away too easily. So we have a touchdown from our starting running back and a touchdown from our quarterback. Cam Newton with a passing touchdown to Brandon Coleman. It's too easy. He dissected that defense like crazy. Brandon Coleman scored. Brandon Coleman at the beginning of the season had a fumble problem, and he still kind of does, but he hasn't had fumbles since. But we haven't really targeted him as much as we've targeted Des Bryant, DJ Moore, and other receivers. Graham Gano, sorry, not Greg. Graham Gano with the extra point puts us up by 14. Here with just under 2 minutes starting in the first quarter of play. Gano to kick off with Deion Lewis back to return, and no return for Deion. So here we go. Out comes the defense once again. Luke Kuechly's in the zone right now. And Derrick Henry breaking tackles, brought down by Alec Ogletree. Here's going to be a look at the Titans offense. Here's a look at the O-line. Taylor Lewan, the number 1, and Jack Conklin on the right. Corey Davis, Taylor Taylor, Delaney Walker, and Derrick Henry with Deion Lewis as the backup running back. Delaney Walker, the former 49er, but long now tenured veteran of the Tennessee Titans. And targeted for, that's number 81, Corey Davis, the Western Michigan man. He was the breakout. That was Johnny Smith, sorry, number 81. Here we go, firing, out. Deion Lewis with it. Gets a block, breaks a tackle. Lewis gets shoved out of bounds by Dante Jackson, coming from the other side of the field. Nice job. 1 reception, 26 yards for Deion Lewis. All right, there's Brian Burns on that right side. Can he get a sack? Mariota in the gun. firing. First down. Moves the chains. Tywan Taylor. They're called a 2nd and 1. Mariota in under center. Laney Walker to the right. Handoff. Derrick Henry, who's met and wrapped up by the double defensive tackle combo of Short and McCoy. Here's a look at your D-line. Speaking of, there's Poe in the middle. Kuechly, Thompson, Ogletree, and Burns at your linebackers. You got Eric Berry, the man who beat cancer, and Eric Reed, the comeback kid, coming out playing hard. Here we go, in the gun. Quick dump off. Taylor incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Excuse my sniffling if I'm sick. So here we go. Nice job, Greedy Williams, to break up the pass. 43-yard attempt, as the announcer stated. And it's a fake. It's a fake. Can he make it? And Kuechly forces the fumble. And it's scooped up but turned over on downs. Kuechly with the fumble.
Come on now, let's go.
But the kicker went for it. And we brought him down. Nice job. Didn't see that coming, honestly. Ryan Suckup on the kick. Got to be quicker than that with Luke Kuechly on the field. I don't know what you think you're doing. Here we go. We're going to hand off to Jordan Scarlett here. We got 3 receivers on the right side here going to be blocking. Hand off. Scarlett up the middle. Scarlett lowering his shoulder and gets leveled as he's met at the 38-yard line after a first down pickup. He's got 4 carries, 86 yards today so far. We are running to the left side. Cam Newton under center. And Newton with the handoff, and he's going to get brought down by number 24, Kenny Vaccaro, the former New Orleans Saint. I like a play action here.
All day, just like that.
Play action, Cam Newton. Oh, he feels the pressure coming. Cam Newton tries to roll out and get sacked or tackled. Here's a look at the O-line for our team. Taylor Moton, Darrell Williams on the right side, left side. Des Bryant, DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Scarlett, and Greg Olsen in there. Running a draw here with him as he got tackled at the line, but probably going to credit it as a sack. Got him back. It's a draw and wrapped up there, Jarrell Casey. Bringing him down with no luck there as a tackle for a loss. 3rd and 11 for the Panthers. Cam Newton got him back. Here's the pressure. Cam Newton is wrapped up by Jarrell Casey once again. That's 2 sacks for him. And that's 4th and 16 as Cam Newton tried to scramble. And that's going to bring up a punting situation for Michael Pilardi. Punt for Michael Pilardi is up, and he's going to call for a fair catch. Oh, it's going to be down inside the 5 at the 3 for Michael Pilardi. What a punt. Nice job from special teams. Michael Pilardi bringing it down inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. We're sending a blitz because why not? At the 3, Derrick Henry is the back, motion. Handoff, Derrick Henry to the outside, breaks one and brought down. Greedy Williams brings up a 2nd and 3. Motions Henry, and it's a play action, and sacked. Greedy Williams, he's got 3. He's a corner. Greedy Williams playing his heart out, man. He plays all over the field. He's getting sacks. He's getting pass breakups. I think he's got a pick. Not a pick 6. Broken up. Intended there for Corey Davis. Brings up 4th and 7 and a punt. And Christian McCaffrey is going to be back to return this punt like he used to back at Stanford. Christian McCaffrey back to return, and it's a short punt. McCaffrey breaking outside. McCaffrey tries to cut it inside, brings it to the 35-yard line. And a 16-yard return there. And we're going to be looking for Jordan Scarlett again. Another same play we ran down in the end zone. We'll have to look for more Jordan Scarlett handoffs. Here we go. And handoff, and Scarlett tries to move the chains forward. He moves them 3. Here's looking at the Titans defense. Brent Urban, Jarrell Casey, and Daquan Jones. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Cameron Wake is the focal point on that defensive backfield in my eyes, thanks to Jarrell Casey. Here's a punt draw by Jordan Scarlett, trying to make a man move. Miss. Make a man move. Okay, we're going to pass here, but that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm looking for Greg Olsen. No, we're not. We're looking for Cam Newton all the way to the end zone. Oh, almost. Kevin Byard saves the touchdown. Cam Newton has his 24-yard scramble. Scarlett, get a touchdown. Get another one. Come on, Jordan. Jordan Scarlett wants a touchdown. He wants a touchdown. He does, and he gets it. Jordan Scarlett, number 2. He has 8 of 10. He almost does 10 touchdowns in his rookie season. He is absolutely killing it. 21-0. Carolina leads. That's 3 scores in the first quarter, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Graham Minot to kick off. And the kickoff is way back. No return from Deion Lewis. Here we go, sending another blitz.
He can't hang. He's not gonna get me.
Dropping back. Firing a wide open. Jonnu Smith moving the chains. Nice job. We're bringing Eric Reed down on a blitz. And off the edge, Derrick Henry. Brought down by Trey Boston. And we're sending another blitz. Looks like it's coming from Greedy Williams again. Can he get another sack? Deion Lewis with a first down. Wow. Deion Lewis playing the power back. They got it switched.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's Derrick Henry in the game. In the backfield. Handoff. And wrapped up by multiple defenders. Ogletree, Shaq Thompson, and Trey Boston in the vicinity there. It's going to end the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, as the Titans are behind by a lot. Titans behind by a bunch. Dropping back, Mariota. He fires, finds his tight end, Delaney Walker. Moves the sticks by a yard. Mariota dropping back. He's firing out to Derrick Henry, who's brought down by Shaq Thompson. Surprised that Derrick Henry doesn't plow him over, brings up a 4th down, and they're going to go for a field goal. This is going to be... I'm trying to think of the yardage. This is going to be a long field goal, and Ryan Suckup almost off the crossbar. That gives us the ball at the 48-yard line. He's running the ball to the outside with Jordan Scarlett this time. Getting him on the corners and backs. Brought down by Vaccaro after a nice gain there on his first carry. Cam Newton in the gun, 2nd and 3. Drops back, fires. Greg Olsen makes the catch and gets brought down, thrown down by number 26, Logan Ryan. Scarlett in the game. It's a handoff. He bounces outside, cuts it inside, and gets brought down by a duo of Byard. Tennessee has Rashawn Evans, who's hurt. Cam Newton in the gun once again. Here's Jordan Scarlett. Bouncing it to the outside. Scarlett lowering his shoulder, brought down by Byard and Ryan. Leslie Woodyard in the vicinity as well. Here we go. I'm going to look for Greg Olsen in the corner of the end zone. Back corner of the end zone for Greg Olsen. Knocked away. Not able to make the catch. Jordan Scarlett here in the draw play. And he's wrapped up for a loss. This is going to be a loss of 5. Jarrell Casey getting in the backfield. Jarrell Casey is a monster on the D-line. We'll play action 3rd and 14. I'm going to be looking for Des Bryant or Greg Olsen here. Let's play action, dropping back. Cam Newton. Feeling the pressure. Cam Newton. And he fumbles it. Cam Newton fumbled. Scooped. Brought down by Christian McCaffrey. And that's Brown with the fumble recovery. Cam Newton fumbling the ball away on that drive. Not a great start for Cam Newton on the ground as he's tried to pick up yardage but fumbles the ball once. That's a reception by, I believe, Trent Taylor. Or no, that's Adam Humphries. Sorry, I forgot he went to Tennessee. Mariota in the gun. Dropping back, fires, finds Delaney Walker. Delaney Walker brought down for a nice catch and run. 1st and 10. Mariota under center.
We got three, fellas, we got
It's a handoff to Derrick Henry, who bounces outside, makes a man miss, plows his way forward, almost picks up a 1st down on that one. And it's a handoff to Derrick Henry, who's wrapped up by Brian Burns behind the line. Tackle for a loss from Brian. We're sending a nickel blitz here. Handoff. Deion Lewis gets leveled in the backfield by Luke Kuechly. No luck. Kuechly tackle for a loss. Nice job, Kuechly. McCaffrey back to return. Looks like it's going to be way out of the back of the end zone. McCaffrey no return here.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Out's going to come this offense with Jordan Scarlett, who's been killing it on the ground. He has over 100 yards. Here's his first play from scrimmage. First play of the game. And he goes all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. He's got 2 touchdowns today. Jordan Scarlett has been killing it. Speaking of Scarlett, we're going to hand it off to him again. He's going right this time.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home as he's wrapped up by Wake in the backfield.
That's it, baby!
2nd and 13. I'm going to get Cameron Wake on this team. Cameron Wake, you're coming to the Panthers soon. Here we go. Get that block. Scarlett lowering his shoulder, picking up 13. He has 139 yards already. Now he does need he has 1,000 rushing yards this season already. Beautiful. Cam Newton under center. Dropping back. Here's the pressure. He's just going to scramble. Cam Newton. And he's going to run over Kevin Byard. He's going to pick up a 1st down to the 37. And he's jiggling for a 1st down. Nice job, Cam. I'm going to run power to the right.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to...
And off, power right. Makes a man miss and wrapped up by Casey. Bringing him down.
Oh, yeah!
Here we go. I'm going to try to dump off to either Bryant or McCaffrey. Here we go. Dropping back. Feels it. Throws a pick right to Wesley Woodyard. Not good. Not good. That's a pick. And that's going to turn the ball over right then. Mariota and his offense still have no points on the board, though, but this is giving them opportunities to. And play action. Throwing it. Quick pass. Corey Davis. And he gets leveled by Eric Berry, who lays a hit stick on him. Dropping back. Feels the pressure. Fires. Finds a wide open Delaney Walker, who's brought down by Eric Berry at the 22-yard line. 5,000 career receiving yards for Delaney Walker. What an accomplishment. Congrats to the future Hall of Fame tight end. Firing a quick one. Incomplete. That's number 19. And he moves the chains.
We play to win.
What's the 2-minute warning? Dropping back, firing, incomplete. Trey Boston with almost a pick. I saw it was intended for Delaney Walker. And caught by Adam Humphries, but wrapped up there by Eric Reed. 3rd and goal. Sending another blitz. He fires it right to Eric Berry. Eric Berry with nothing but space. Berry at the 40, the 50, now the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, pick 6. A 98-yard pick 6 from Eric Berry. Holy cow. He gets the pick, sees the open field, and he hits it. He's gone. Burners are on for Eric Berry as he takes it the distance. Tyrod Taylor almost caught up with him. And Eric Berry, welcome to Carolina. 9 weeks in. Pick 6 for Eric Berry. He played man-to-man. Saw the ball as he played him. And he took it to the house. Pick 6 from Eric Berry. That's why he's a captain. That's why he's one of the best safety corners to ever play the game. Immediate points. So we throw a pick. Eric Berry gets us the pick 6. So he gets the pick for Cam Newton to even out his stats. Or he's got to throw a touchdown. But Eric Berry, he just kills it. He's so good. They don't throw to his side of the field. They rarely do. And if they do, it's not good. 5 at the 20 for Dion Lewis, who brings it out 25. Call it the 29-yard line for Dion Lewis. And that's going to be a solid return for Dion. With 1 minute and 15 left in this first half. And he fires it incomplete. Mariota has thrown two picks today. Mariota under center. Jonnu Smith to his left. Quick pass out to number 19, who's going to get a first. Or not a first, he's going to pick up yardage. That's Tajay Sharp. Here we go. Mariota under center. Looks like 3 tight ends. He fires out. That's to the fullback, who gets leveled by Ogletree, but does he pick up the first? Yes, he does. First down. Dropping back. And a quick dump-off pass. That's Derrick Henry with room, plowing his way forward, carrying men down to the 42. 39 seconds left. They're sending a blitz. Mariota under center, 1 tight end. That's Delaney Walker with Henry in the backfield. Fires it quick. That's incomplete, intended for Tyrod Taylor. Mariota, drops back. Quick dump off and wrapped up there. Ogletree brings him down. Timeout here, 3rd and 6. One timeout remaining for the Titans.
54 Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Mariota, draw play. Dion Lewis, wrapped up by Kuechly. Not getting past Luke Kuechly. 2 tackles, 4th and 7. They're going for the field goal this time. This time it's going to be about a 55-yard field goal. Ryan Succop's kick is up, and it is good as the Titans get 3 points on the board as the half expires. That's all they're able to muster is a field goal after 2 quarters. Panthers firmly in control of this game. Panthers with only 21 passing yards right now. Here's your halftime report. I'm going to look around the league at some of the scores. Let's see who's first. Chicago at Philadelphia as the Eagles lead with, at the end of the first half, 14-0. Carson Wentz and Nelson Hines both with touchdowns. Moving on, Kansas City hosts Minnesota as Kansas City leads 17-0. Mahomes and Rashard Matthews are staying on good pace with a touchdown for Matthews. Here's Pittsburgh hosting Indianapolis, and it's a close game, 14-17 at the end of the first half. The Colts are 7-0, and can they make the comeback against the Steelers? We'll find out if they keep that undefeated streak alive. And here's a look at Jordan Scarlett, who's been killing it on the ground for the Panthers, as his first play from scrimmage was a touchdown, and he scored 2 today. Mariota has no touchdowns, but Mariota has thrown a pick 6, and that's Eric Berry with a pick 6 for us. Eric Berry showing why he's one of the best. He didn't have his number 29, but he's rocking number 31, and for the foreseeable future, as we're going to re-sign him in the offseason. Why not? He's Eric Berry. He's one of the best corner safety duos to play the game, or corner safety hybrids to play the game. What I should have done is kept him at safety and then just played him at corner. But who knows? It's okay. Whatever. Dion Lewis breaking tackles out to the 30. Brought down by Golden. And brings it out to the 29. Here we go. Mariota in the gun to start out with Dion Lewis to his right. And 3 wide receivers out. He fires it deep, caught by Adam Humphries, who makes a move and picks up a first down, moving him down to the 45-yard line, brought down by Eric Berry. There's a flag on the play. Looks like a false start.
False start, offense.
That's going to be on. Looks like the left guard. Probably Quentin Spain.
Still first down.
Couldn't tell. I don't know who's with us. Or who's on the Titans offensive line. I mean, I looked. I think Spain's or somebody. Quick pass, incomplete. Just a bad throw. Intended for Johnny Smith. Mariota under center. Dropping back. Fires. Delaney Walker makes the catch. Moves the chains by 3. 3rd and 12. Got to take some risks here, bud. Marcus Mariota, you have to take risks. You got to put the ball downfield. You got to test your people. Give them chances. Fires. Humphries wrapped up immediately by Greedy Williams. And that brings up 4th down. And that's going to bring out the Stanford man, Christian McCaffrey, who hasn't really been targeted as much. Might need to move him wide receiver sooner than later. But we're going to wait till the offseason to do that. Punt way out of the back of the end zone. Because running back isn't his thing now. He just isn't being successful as a running back. Because I'm not giving him the ball. I really don't want him to run it. I want Jordan Scarlett to run it. Jordan Scarlett is my man. And here we go. Handoff. Scarlett bouncing outside. Cuts inside. Gets a block. Scarlett in open field. He's at the 40. He's at the 25. He's at the 10. 5 touchdown for Jordan Scarlett once again. His 10th rush of over 20 yards this season. That was horrendous number counting. But, holy cow, he broke it, made a man miss, and just goes. DJ Moore with a solid block. Jordan Scarlett is 3 today. 3 on the ground. I don't know how many rushing yards he has. Probably close to 200, if not already over. One play, 80 yards. He goes 80 yards on the first play from scrimmage. 2 one-play drives this game. Both from Jordan Scarlett. Deion Lewis back to return. Brings it out to the 25.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Where are they, team?
Check 59. Ready? Check 52.
Mariota, quick pass, knocked away Eric Berry, intended for Tyrone Taylor. Eric Berry, nice job, good coverage. Come back, he's looking, everyone's covered, and Kuechly comes with a strip sack, and it's scooped up by the lineman, another fumble. Kuechly forces back-to-back fumbles. He has a sack and 2 forced fumbles already. Well, 3 I think, but Kuechly, nice job. Killing it, 3rd and 27. They are going to punt. They're going to be calling on a punt here in a minute. They're punting in a play. We have one play. It's a dump. Walker easily wrapped up by Eric Berry. I don't know what's going on. 4th and 24. 30th tackle this season for Eric Berry. On a punt for Christian McCaffrey. He gets to return this one. He gets to return this one. Ooh, and then early juke brings it out to the 36. He might have been able to take that one to the house. But he bounced it to the left and kept going. Jordan Scarlett gets a chance to try and break it free again. He smells fear in our offense. I don't smell fear in our offense. I smell success as Jordan Scarlett's going to do it again. Jordan Scarlett off to the races. Being chased by Vaccaro. And he's all the way to the end zone again. His 10th career rushing touchdowns. That's 4 today. That's 4. Jordan Scarlett putting on an Adrian Peterson style rushing game. I don't know how many yards he has today. The drive was Jordan Scarlett 1 rushing touchdown, and we got him that. He's going to be leveling up today. Upgrading him. I might change his number to 20. Nah, I can't. Rashawn Golden has 28. But I kind of want to give him, he has 1,100 yards. He's going for 1,500, and he might achieve that by the end of the season. I might slow him down and start throwing the ball more for Cam Newton. But we'll see. And Deion Lewis on the return. Brings it out to the 23.
Come on now, let's go.
25 yards per return for Deion Lewis. Defense playing lights out with the amount of blitzes that we've been sending, and the man-to-man coverage is crazy. Here we go. Handoff, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry in open field. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. Chased down. Eric Berry knocks him out of bounds at the 46. He has 50 yards on the ground. Derrick Henry, I'm surprised he didn't break that. Mariota in the gun. Deion Lewis to his right. Dropping back. Quick pass, caught by Corey Davis. Mariota's actually been pretty accurate, 21 of 30, only throwing those 2 picks and the pick 6, or the 1 pick and the pick 6. Mariota dumping off for Deion Lewis, who's brought down by Brian Burns. Brian Burns pretty quiet today after getting upgraded. Come on, Brian. I need you to be making some sacks here. And met Shaq Thompson. He's also been a vital part of this linebacking course, 15th tackle. Much quieter because Kuechly starts over him. But still nonetheless, 4th and 2. And Ryan Succop's kick is good for 3. His second make of over 50 yards. Only bright spot on their team is Ryan Succop in those 2 field goals. Back to return, DeAndrew White. He's taking it out. He's a dangerous man. DeAndrew White looking for a hole. And he's trying to bounce off tacklers. Brings it out to the 26. He might have been able to bounce to the outside of the left. 31 yards per return for him. Jordan Scarlett, I don't know how many rushing yards he has today. If he's close to 300, I'm going to be impressed. Running to the outside, picks up a first down. He has 293, he's close. He needs 297 to break the record. Jordan Scarlett getting the handoff once again. Scarlett to the left, and he's met. They don't want him to have it. He has at 290 rushing yards today. The record is 297 from Adrian Peterson. Play action for Cam Newton. He's rolling out. He's keeping it. Cam Newton picks up the first, moves the chains. Sticks move, first down, he's in the zone. Play action here. I think he's going to go to Dez. Play action. Nope, he's sacked. That's Adoree Jackson. Coming from the corner blitz. Not a great start for Cam Newton. Trying to pass it. Dropping back. Firing, finding his man Greg Olsen. And his tight end moves the chains down to the 45. Only 38 yards passing for Cam Newton today. Brandon Coleman. There's a one-on-one to the left side. Watch Kevin Byard. Watch what he does. He shifts. Oh, he's coming down. And he's sacked. Cameron Wake. As he tried to huck it deep, he had his man, and Cameron Wake gets a sack. There we go, Cam. Putting some backspin on it for Michael Pilardi. And on to punt. Back to return is Dion Lewis. He's going to return it, and he's going to be met at the 15, call it the 16. James Bradbury. Here we go. Derrick Henry trying to bounce it. Wrapped up there. McCoy brings him down. Nice job, Gerald. Handoff. Dion Lewis to the outside. Wrapped up Trey Boston. Loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10. Second tackle for a loss from Trey today. Mariota needs 10 to move the chains and keep the drive alive. Mariota drops back. He's firing and finds his man, Corey Davis. Corey Davis breaks a tackle, brought down by Kuechly at the 47. Mariota, nice job finding Corey Davis wide open as Corey Davis broke the tackle and made the play. Nice job by Corey. Western Michigan man is coming out fighting strong, playing very well for this Titans offense. And off by Dion Lewis, makes a man miss. Brought down there by 52 Ogletree. Handoff, Derrick Henry. And juking his way forward for a first down. Moves the chains. First and 10. Titans driving. 46 left in the third. Another handoff to Derrick Henry. And Henry breaks 2 tackles. Brought down by Eric Reed. Moves the chains by 5 yards. Mariota in the gun. And dropping back. Mariota fires. Dion Lewis makes golden miss and brought down by Ron Parker. 3rd and inches. Ends the third quarter play. 1 quarter left. 1 quarter for us to get 10 yards for the rookie, Jordan Scarlett, to have him break Adrian Peterson's record. Uh-oh. We're going to keep using auto flip. Not what I meant to do. I thought I hit the play already. I guess not. Here we go. Sending a blitz on 3rd and inches. Mariota almost sacked and caught. First down. Tyrone Taylor. Brian Burns needs another sack. Brian Burns, get another sack. Get him another one. He doesn't have one. He needs one. He needs a sack in this game. He's struggling. Firing incomplete. Mariota, intended receiver, is Corey Davis. Oh, Burns at outside linebacker right now. He's coming. They're running it. Henry wrapped up by Kuechly. 3rd and 13. 45th solo tackle this season. Intercepted by Dante Jackson. Can we have another pick six? Yes, we could. Dante Jackson. Oh, he almost juked out Mariota. Mariota makes a touchdown-saving tackle. Third pick from Dante today. Or from Dante this season, not today. I wish it was today. Third pick this season for Dante Jackson. Motions. Ian Thomas. And it's a counter. Running it in the hole. Scarlett. And that's the record. 299. He's going to run it one more time. He's going to try and extend this record. And then he's going to be taking a breather. He doesn't need to run the ball anymore after that. Scarlett picks up the first. He gets 302 on the ground. I'm fairly certain it's a 300-yard rushing game for him. And here's Scarlett one more time. Breaking tackles, moving the chains. Down 8 minutes. Chewing the clock. And we're going to start passing it a lot more here. Jordan Scarlett in the game. We need Des Bryant to get a touchdown. Dropping back. Des Bryant. Catch that. Touchdown. Des Bryant keeps his feet in bounds. And he throws up the X. 750 receiving yards for Des this season. Cam Newton moves in the pocket, feels the pressure, and fires it. I'm going to watch the replay one more time from Dez, from Cam to Dez. Here we go, Cam Newton drops back. So he drops back, he feels the pressure, steps to his left, fires it up, sees Byard, throws it right over the shoulder, and Dez Bryant drags the feet. There's one, there's two, ball in hand, touchdown Dez. No challenge, no nothing. That's going to bring up a lot more points than the Titans. Oh, no, there is a booth review. He's got it, though. He's got it. It's upheld. So here we go. Graham Gano's kick, extra point, good. Leads by 43 as the Panthers have been on a tear. This is very reminiscent of their Super Bowl winning season where they beat every team by a whopping lot of points. Deion Lewis back to return. No return for him. Out comes that offense once again.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come to my world. We want it. Come on. Kill.
Jumping. Wrapped up by Eric Berry. Or no, not Eric Berry. Benet Benwickery. Bringing him down that time. And use Brian Burns. I want him to get a sack. Oh, almost another one for EB. Eric Berry almost had another pick. Come on. Eric Berry, you got to be ready for those. Brian Burns, we're coming for you. I'm sending the blitz. It's going to leave Delaney Walker wide open. But he didn't even throw it to him. It was a dump off anyway. Brian Burns tried to come off the edge. 1st and 10. I'm just going to focus on Brian Burns trying to get sacks. That's all I'm worried about.
Let's see what you got.
Brought down. Adam Humphries makes the catch.
Let's go, let's go.
Searching for their first touchdown today is the Titans offense and Mariota.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
A sack from Kawan Short. That's another one for him. Nice job, Kawan. His 5th this season. Brandon Chubb in the game, number 41.
All day, every day.
Let's see what he does. Oh my goodness, caught on Benet Benwickery. Adam Humphries makes the catch down to the 14-yard line. Titans in scoring position. Sending Brian Burns, I don't care. Sending a double outside linebacker blitz. And it's sacked. Dontari Poe this time. 2nd and 15. Nice job, Dontari. Burns is going to be coming off this edge. 2nd and 15.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Touchdown, Titans. Taywan Taylor gets his team on the board. First receiving touchdown for him as there was nothing really they could do. Panthers offense is going to be in a pass-focused, pass-centric offense going forward into the fourth quarter with about half of it left, 4:48 remaining in the fourth quarter. They're going to be passing the heck out of it. That pigskin's going to fly. Oh, it's an onside kick. And it's recovered. Marcus Golden. And he's going to return it to the 42. Nice job, Marcus.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
42-yard line. I'm passing it. I don't care. Play action scissors. I'm sending Des Bryant deep in a one-on-one. Des Bryant's my number one. Play action. And he can't escape the sack from Jalen Brown or Jamon Brown or Jay Brown is his name. 2nd and 20. McCaffrey out wide receiver. I'm going to try and hit McCaffrey if he goes deep. Which he does. Going deep for McCaffrey. Knocked away. That's Malcolm Butler, former Super Bowl champion. Run stick. Des Bryant going deep this time. Yes, do watch the pass because I'm actually passing it to Des Bryant, who's going to go up for it. Des makes the catch. Touchdown. Too easy. Throw up the X. 52 yards. Too easy for Des. He's a cheat code. Not a single corner can match up on him. He's too good. It's Des Bryant. He's one of the all-time, or he's one of the best Dallas Cowboys receivers of all time, and now he's going to turn into one of the best Panthers receivers of all time. Going forward in his career, as long as he plays, as long as he wants to play. I mean, as long as he's successful, he's going to play as long as he can. 56-13.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Right now is the score. Like I said, I'm focused on getting Brian Burns a sack.
54. Line 54. Here we go.
I want him to have 11. He has 10.
Here we go.
I want him to have like 20. It'd be great. Dump off. Randy Walker. Wrapped up. So I don't care if they move the chains. I'm focused on Burns getting a sack right now. I'm going to play a lot of man-to-man.
59. Line 59. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on. Come get some.
I know that he gets more sacks when we play man-to-man, so we're going to do that. We're just going to play a lot of man-to-man. We're going to watch him. There's Brian Burns at the bottom of the screen. Here he comes. Incomplete pass there from Marcus Mariota. Hold on while I sit back up. There we go. I'm coming with Brian Burns.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Ricky.
Almost another pick from Dante Jackson. 2 drop picks from them. Okay, Brian Burns. What we're going to do is we are going to run a stunt. At least I tried to run a stunt. That didn't quite work.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
I want to run a stunt with Brian Burns.
It's our deal. It's our deal. Hey, it's our house.
Except he moves him over. That's a stunt. Nice catch. Corey Davis breaking tackles. Brought down by Benabin Wickery. 5th reception for Corey Davis today. He has almost 100 receiving yards today.
54 Mike. Record.
And the 2-minute warning.
We play to win.
Panthers winning easily. It's not even a contest. Out comes Brian Burns. Okay, I'm going to stunt manually with him. I wish I could pick him up. Out of the dirt. He's backing up. Oh, coming off the edge, running a screen. Deion Lewis picks up a gain. Mariota almost has 400 yards passing today. That's pretty impressive, but the 3 picks is not. Here we go, Brian Burns. Stunting with him. Intercepted Dante Jackson, number 2 today. Nice job, Dante. 2nd interception for him. Again, halfback ISO. Running bench, sending Des Bryant deep. Incompletes. Tended that time for Des. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Gun.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Play action. Stepping back. Here's the pressure. Cam Newton keeping. He's ducking out of bounds at the 34.
Gun. Switch. Shit.
Flag, face mask. Logan Ryan.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'll take the first down.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Automatic first down.
Win it. Check 59. You don't want none, baby. You don't
Robert
want none.
Foster, you want a chance to score a touchdown?
Check three.
And out of bounds, Robert Foster put two hands on the football though. Halfback stretch alert smoke. DJ Moore, we're going to throw it to him. And a first down from DJ. Cam Newton only has 146 passing yards today. And the catch was made. Moving the chains. Only 37 seconds left.
Ready? 88, 59. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Knocked away by Woodyard. And that's going to end the game. Panthers win, beating Mike Vrabel and his Tennessee Titans. We fought some Titans and we won. Des Bryant, that's a catch right there. That's a pick right there from Dante Jackson. That's a touchdown from Jordan Scarlett. I don't know what that is. That's another touchdown from Jordan. Jordan Scarlett has been killing it. We had 403 rushing yards today and 121 passing yards. They had almost 400. We averaged 11.9 yards per carry, or per play. And we have 4 takeaways. So what a game. Cam Newton's happy. Everyone's happy. Jordan Scarlett is our player of the game. Let's take a look at the stats here. For my team, sorry. Cam Newton, 105.6 QB rating. Went 9 for 15, 150 yards. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Scarlett, 23 carries, 312 yards, 4 touchdowns, no fumbles. Des Bryant, 3 for 94, 2 touchdowns. 2 for 20 and 2 for 23. Blocking, we give up 3 sacks, unfortunately. Defensively, 6 solo tackles from Eric Berry, 4 from Kuechly, 10 total from Kuechly, 9 from Boston, 5 tackles for a loss from Kuechly. We had a sack from Poe, Greedy Williams, Quan Short, and Kuechly. We had 2 picks from Dante, 1 by Eric Berry and 1 by Kuechly. Eric Berry had 101 yards in pick returns. He only had 1 pick. He had a pick 6 for 101 yards. Dante Jackson had a didn't have a touchdown. He had a big return though. And then Luke Kuechly only returned it 6 yards. 1 deflection by Greedy, Dante, Shaq, and Trey. And forced fumbles. 3 from Kuechly today. That was crazy. Kicking was good. Kick and punt return were solid and beautiful. So those are your stats. We're going to go and end the game, and we're going to progress our players that are going to upgrade. And we're going to upgrade any players that need to be upgraded. Like Woodrow Hamilton, for some reason. He's going to continue to be a run stopper. Nice. Block shed. And then Michael Pilardi, we're going to upgrade his accuracy. That makes him an 82. Boosts his awareness and kick accuracy. And Jordan Scarlett, after breaking a record, is continued to be an elusive back. And he actually has 2 upgrades today. Nice job for Jordan. He's now a 70 overall. I want to look at his progression history, how he earned them. So look at all the XP that he earned. So weekly total, he had 9,000. Broke record for rushing yards in a game. 500 legacy, plus 10 morale, and plus 4,875 XP. 312 rushing yards. 4 rushing touchdowns. He had 31 downs played, had 1,000 season rushing yards, 10 season rushing touchdowns, which gave him 1,600 XP each. Had a bunch of dynamic drive goals, and then upgraded his awareness, elusiveness, juke, and spin. Nice job, Jordan Scarlett. He's going to be upgrading next week, too. View weekly awards. Oh, that's from last week's. Here we go. Important win. Taylor Bennett, what you got to say? We're not even in November, and you guys have already posted 7 wins. You keep it rolling through December, and I think you'll have the number 1 seed locked down. Beautiful. Thank you, reporter. Moving on to next week. I'm going to take a look at our players of the week, upgrade any players. And so we got an X Factor quarterback. We're going up against Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers' film is incredible. He always finds a way to move the ball downfield. There's no such thing as a broken play when he's under center. You got any ideas? Kind of want to disregard him because we've been killing teams left and right, so we're going to disregard him. And beat the Green Bay Packers. That's all we're trying to do. Oh, I probably should have done neutralize him. Anyway, weekly awards. Jordan Scarlett and Luke Kuechly. So back-to-back weeks where our offense and defense are there. Darius Leonard had 11 tackles and a sack. Nice job. Big Ben, 4 touchdowns. Did they win? I have to find out if the Colts lost. Luke Kuechly had 10 tackles, 1 sack, 1 pick, and 3 forced fumbles. Jordan Scarlett, 23 carries, 312 yards, 13.6 rushing yards average, and 4 touchdowns. Jordan Scarlett killed it. And guess what? He gets to get upgraded. Because he has another point. He's a 68 overall going to a 70. I'm going to keep boosting the heck out of that elusive back. And agility, elusiveness, and awareness. He has 90 speed, killing it on all fronts. He's killing it. He's going crazy. I do want to find out around the league if the Colts won. Did they? No, they lost 21-42. Steelers pulled away and got the win. So no undefeated teams in the league anymore, I don't think. Let me take a look at the NFL standings. Colts are 7-1. Panthers are 7-1. So they've lost. So we're tied with the Colts right now. We've won 7 straight games since our only loss. Rams are also 6-1. Patriots are 7-2. So that's crazy. I thought the Colts were going to go pretty far. I want to see some of the transactions, see if anyone was traded. So the Bucks cut Cody Kessler. They signed Cody Kessler and then cut him in Week 10. I don't know why they did that. So they re-signed Onwuasor to a 3-year, $9.75 million contract. Alex Lewis was re-signed to a 2-year, $10.3. George Fant was 1 year, $3.59. They have been all over Cody Kessler right now, cutting him and signing him. Lael Collins re-signed 2 years, $13.7 million. Fullback Elijah Penny to a 1 year, $1.5. Eric Flowers on the Redskins, 1 year, $2.65. Andres Pete, 2 years, $10.3. Kiki Mingo, 3 years, $17.8. So we re-signed Vernon Butler to a 5-year, $13.1 million contract. Danny Shelton, Patriots re-signed him. Randall Cobb on the Cowboys to a 3-year, $21.9. Re-signed DJ Humphries as well. Trying to see if anybody big. Jatavis Brown, a 4-year, $23. Trevor Williams to a 4-year, $24. Darren Lee, 2-year, $5. That's when we re-signed Shaq Thompson to a 5-year, $29. Jameis on a 4-year, $90 million contract. That's crazy. Adam Vinatieri, the old man, 1 year, $3.7. He's like 45. Vic Beasley, 2 years, $8.56. Anthony Brown to a 4-year, $31. Graham Glasgow to a 2-year, $10 million. Demarius Thomas had a 2-year, $18.9. Brandon Marshall, middle linebacker Brandon Marshall, to a 3-year, $11.8. Dante Fowler, 4-year, $31. Tavon Young, 4 years, $23. Von Bell, 4 years, 18.5 after his 4-pick game that he had. It's crazy. Marcus Mariota is now on a 5-year, $139 million contract. I'm not really seeing that progress. Like, I'm not really seeing that development. And yearly awards right now. So this is on who's on par. Cam Newton is supposedly going to be going for NFL MVP, but Jordan Scarlett's pretty close to him. Tom Brady as well. Coach of the Year should be Tommy Beast. Frank Reich is on his back, and Griffin Murphy, of course, and Sean McVay. NFC Offensive Player of the Year is looking to be Cam Newton or Jordan Scarlett. Defensive Player of the Year looks like Luke Kuechly or Brian Burns or Dante Jackson. Offensive Player of the Year, I also want to see who else. So, okay. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Jordan Scarlett. It's going to be him. Kyler Murray kind of coming up, but Jordan Scarlett is killing it. Alexander Madison, Irv Smith, so 2 Vikings, 2 Cardinals, Andy Isabella, Quadri Allison. Defensive Rookie of the Year, going to be Brian Burns. That's no question. Or Greedy Williams. That's killing it. Best QB isn't going to be him. Best running back, Jordan Scarlett. Best wide receiver, Des Bryant might win it. Best O-line, David Bakhtiari. Looks like he's going to do it, but Matt Paradis is killing it down at number 7. Best D lineman, we don't really have a best D lineman. D Ford is kind of killing it there for them. Best linebacker is going to be Kuechly and Burns, more than likely. It's going to be one of the two. Burns is killing it. Defensive backs, Dante Jackson's up there with Eric Berry. Best kicker, we shouldn't... Well, Graham Gano's on here. He's missed a couple. So, yeah, they're saying the NFL MVP is going to be Cam Newton, which would be great for him. I mean, but I would love for Jordan Scarlett to win it. That'd be great. So we lead in offensive yards. We are 5th in defensive yards in allowed. 433. We have the most points scored. We have the 5th least amount of points scored against, or points allowed. NFL records, I do want to see that single game rushing touchdowns has 5. Scarlett's not on there, unfortunately. But rushing yards, Jordan Scarlett broke Adrian Peterson's record it's a 12-year record that stood for 12 years. He broke it by about, what is that? Plus 10 yards is 6. He broke it by 16 yards. So Jordan Scarlett now leads with the record book. He's in the record book. DeMarco Murray had 253 in a single game. Then Jamal Charles at 259. Thought Chris Johnson had some. Jamal Lewis as well was up there. That's crazy. All right. That's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow, where we'll be playing the Green Bay Packers. And then hopefully we get the win tomorrow against the Green Bay Packers. If we don't, I'm not too worried about it. But the game after that, when we play the Falcons, that's going to be a test. Falcons, then Saints back-to-back. And then the Redskins take a break. I believe it's Falcons, and then Saints end the season at the end of the year. Falcons, and it's like 2 other teams in between. So, without further ado, I'm going to catch you guys next time. Hope you have a great day. Peace.